Shit,
Hey, we're
tired. I
live
can't even.
again. We're back after all our little issues. Hopefully, they worked out. My computer just started to restart like out of the middle of nowhere, and I couldn't stop it. Uh, and then by the time I came back, Chad's like, "Oh, it ended."
Yeah, I think they were all blaming me for it.
Nah, I don't know what happened, dude. The thing just started shutting down, and I couldn't get out of it. It was like, what the hell? And I thought the whole ended. Hey, everyone, we're back at it. I'm not sure what Chad mumbled on for a little while there, but Chad's feeling under the weather, I guess. He's coming down with a little something, something.
Yeah, something. All right.
You gotta shake that before you go to Texas, homie.
Dude, that's why I'm stressing. I mean, I'm actually listening to Kim, when it comes to what I need to be doing, because it's like, I do not want to screw this up. So,
That's the first time for you to listen to her.
when it comes to my health, yeah. But I thought bacon would, because bacon makes everything okay. So I went and I had a Bacon Lovers BLT and a side order, a large bacon at the Waffle House today. So that's 10 strips of bacon, and it didn't help.
Now, do you put all that bacon on the sandwich?
No, I have my Bacon Lovers sandwich, and then I have my side of bacon. So, yeah.
So the bacon's like a dessert. Dude, your cholesterol must be through the roof.
Yeah, I always joke with Kim. I could eat bacon. I take my cholesterol medicine. So
Bacon? Bacon?
it's
Like those little doggies.
yes. Thank you, everybody, for. Oh, I still got the old chat going. Crazy.
I will tell you, I hope they all came over here by now. They still chat away. When's this coming back?
I put the link
boy.
over there. Yeah, and I was telling them that you said that your internet people came out today and said your internet's just fine, and then you drop out.
I wonder if it's a browser or something. I gotta update maybe the browser. I'm trying to think of other things. Maybe the operating system on the Apple's not updated, then it's throwing things off. I guess maybe possibly. And I should have did that today, but instead I was listing and selling. So after having just a terrible, probably 5 days, terrible.
So I just said I sound like Barry White. I'll take that any day.
Barry
Yeah.
White. Who is Barry? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, the singer. He's like sings the love songs. Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking of the guy that was the front man for the Doobie Brothers. What was his name?
The Doobie Brothers. Barry Gibb, you mean?
Remember the guy with the big fluffy? No, not. Is it the guy with the big white fluffy beard?
Yeah, Barry White's dead, I think. Isn't he?
Yes, sir. I don't know if he is or not.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know. But
Michael McDonald. There we go.
Oh, yeah. He's cool. Thank you, everybody, for coming and spending your Tuesday night with us. Before we shut off, I was saying no matter how crappy we feel, or it's easy to sit there and say, yeah, I take days off when I want to take days off because I work for myself. And then when I have to take a day off because I'm sick and feel like crap, I have all the stuff I have to ship. All this, I mean, my sales are coming through like crazy, and it's like I'm loving it, but it's like, oh my God, can it wait till tomorrow? Oh my gosh. So, I mean, sales have been great. And it just goes to show if you're getting the right items that are in demand, they're going to sell really fast. And Ronnie's even had some awesome sales too.
Yeah, you just like a bunch of the things I found over the weekend, video game stuff always sells. I already sold 6 video games. Um, I picked up over the weekend. Um, so another video game control that we picked up. Um, what else? That little bird thingy doohickey. We sold that for like 60 on Amazon. That sold like extremely quick, and there wasn't any listed on there, but it was just pricing it right because people were pricing them way too high. And then we sold 3 of those baseball bats I picked up already this weekend. I sold 3 of them to the same guy for 180 shipped, and they're going right here in Massachusetts, so it's not gonna really be too bad on shipping. And I sold that Range Rover model scale but all that stuff is hard to find though, so that's why all that stuff sold pretty quickly, and I was kind of happy about it. That damn Range Rover truck I put on there, it had 7 watchers in the first.
Yeah.
I was
Let's
like,
see, what
okay,
did I?
there's
Oh,
15 people that watched it.
do what?
15 people, 15 views and 7 watchers. That'd be the weirdest thing I've ever seen like that. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
What was? I'm trying to think what day was. I had some really good sales. The rainbow. I mean, I talked about the rainbow vacuum that I got and pretty much parted it out. I sold the hose for $40. I got these the fighter pilot helmet shields. I sold those for $80. Um, let's see. Sold some Thomas the Train stuff for 50 or $60. Sold the rainbow motor for $104. A large military duffel bag looking thing for $90. That Pokemon game sold really quick. Got $75 out of that. A gun holster, I got 60. Another little like carry-on military bag was $31. And this is the stuff I got a Wii, like just a console. I got that at a yard sale Saturday, and it sold that day for $46. I got this trumpet. It beat the shit. I mean, this thing had dents all over it, but it's an old ambassador trumpet. Got it for $5 and sold it for $94.50. Got one of the big Pelican cases. The big. It's the 1650 transportable. It's on wheels. You pull it. $10. Got 127 out of that. Picked up a little Skip Doctor disc repair system. Sold that for $30. Sold that VCR or DVD player VCR for $318. And I'm selling the shit out of those Turbo Graphics games and parts, and so those are doing really well. Those games are averaging $65 to $85 a game. So those are doing really, really well.
All that stuff is pretty cool, though. I mean, it's just once I get out of clothing and I start getting into like yard sales and estate sales stuff, my sales, that kind of stuff just sells so much faster for me, and I love it. It has me every time that happens. I feel like moving somewhere where I can yard sell year round.
I tell you what,
but I just don't find the stuff I find up here.
It's such a different. I don't know. It's such a different. It's like, and when I went out, I was only out for a couple hours Saturday too, and I filled my car up. And it's like, good grief. So I get home and I get it all listed. There's a couple things that I didn't get listed yet, but I ordered a part for it because it was worth doing it. And it's one of those 400 CD Sony players. And we're talking $200 to $300. and the belt's out. So I ordered, and I have another one just like it I got from Paul Gemerson that it don't work either. So I ordered the belts for both of them, and I'll just put the belts on both of them and sell them, and we'll put that money towards the trip. So I'm excited. When you have a goal that you're working towards, do what?
How much do you think you need for your trip?
Well, it's a brag fest. You need to understand why we're here. We're talking. We're educating. If you want to call it bragging, that's fine. I'm not in the mood to argue with you. But no, we're expecting to pay at least $100 a night for lodging. We're oh, I must have missed what they said. Oh, you did the wrong one, didn't you? Yeah. See, guys, I want to make this point real quick, guys. Ronnie and I, we try to be as real as possible. And when we're telling you guys, that we're excited about something, and we tell you about the items that we've sold and what we got for them, not only is it, trust me, it's not that I need to brag to you guys about how great I'm doing. It's just a matter of, look, this is the stuff that we're out there finding, and this is what we're flipping it really, really quick for, and this is what we got for it. So, and of course, we're all like-minded people. We like to tell each other how well we're doing or how bad we're doing, because trust me, I've sat right here and said, it sucked for me. I didn't find anything, but it's just, and I think that's just important. I think it's important to distinct, it's one thing for me to say, yeah, I made $10,000 last month, and then that's it, okay? There's no substance to it. So if we can put substance to it, then maybe, it's worth saying. So, sorry. Where are we at? I'm in one of those moods, Ronnie. Don't mess with me.
You freaking...
Do books sell on eBay?
All hung up on NyQuil.
It would almost depend on what book it is. I mean, it's just like anything else. That's like saying, do radio sell on eBay? It just depends on the type of radio. Certain radios do better than other radios. It's just, and I'm sure books do sell on eBay. Absolutely, they do. I was trying to buy the Chris Perez book for Selena that he wrote about Selena. Man, that thing's like $20 still, and it was like written in 2012. It's like, damn, can I not get this for a good price anywhere?
I think books that do well on eBay are like first editions, signed books, newer textbooks. I think really. Outside of that, I really, I don't know. I've never sold, anything signed books or anything like that. I remember picking up a few. Actually, like the sports ones will do okay. Like I sold a Red Auerbach signed book, and there was somebody else like Phil Jackson or something maybe, or another. They'll do okay because people are looking for them. But I've never had really. I sold more books on half.com when that was.
Oh yeah. It just depends.
Probably
it's like
10, 12 years ago.
Yeah, it's like anything else out there. It really is. I mean, the book market. You have different categories. You have different the supply and demand. It just really depends. It's like anything else. Go to eBay and look at TVs. I mean, you can get a TV for $100, or you can get a TV for 10,000. It's just that's how wide the market is. Let's see.
Just a question for you right here, because I've known you've sold your going was accent. Have you ever picked? Do you ship them? because I once.
Have you guys ever picked up Nerf guns? Absolutely. Yeah, I have one in my back seat still that I got the other day. It's a Vulcan. We just recently sold a complete Vulcan that works great. Nerf guns have always done very well for us. Yeah, there's good money in Nerf guns. There's people take their Nerf gun stuff serious. They mod them out and they do all kinds of stuff with them. But test them, because if you don't test them, because they can not work right. Trust me.
I don't think I've ever sold a Nerf gun. I don't even think I've ever picked one up.
Yeah, they're pretty.
That I think about.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
No, I think that was. Oh no, somebody asked me where I found the Braves hat. I found that at a building that used to be an antique store, and it's been closed for like 20 years. About 15, 20 years. I think that it was like in the late 90s. And it was really weird because there was no power in one part of the building. You actually had to go around with flashlights. It was kind of fun. But it was actually the second week of the sale, as they had the sale the week before. And for whatever I went there, I seen the pictures. I didn't see really anything, but we didn't have a lot of sales this weekend, so I went there and I found the hat there. I found the bats there. Found those trucks. And some other things that I found there. A lot of what I found this weekend was there, so it was actually pretty cool. Yes, Foxy Reselling, that's an M5 hat. I could only afford the hat. I can't afford the car yet. Even a 2002 I can't afford.
That's funny. That's funny. Yes. Let's see. Any more questions, guys? Ronnie, how was your, as far as your sourcing, what did you do this week, or this past weekend?
This weekend, I mean, we went to a few estate sales and yard sales. Friday. Friday was like 70 degrees. 70, 75, sunny, but there was nobody. It was supposed to rain, and there was nobody having yard sales, really. We went to a few sales. Found a few little things, nothing like crazy. I did find that Starbucks mug, though. What was that, Friday? Saturday?
Have
I
you
found
sold
that
that
one
yet?
day. That was... No, I haven't sold it. I had a few watches on it. I mean, that was a pretty shocking find because I didn't think it was worth that much when I picked it up. I was just like, Starbucks mug. And then when I get it and looked at it better, I'm like, oh, that's the like the Holy Grail one. That's like the number one to get. So I was kind of surprised, but other than that, I mean, it was yard sales and estate sales, but most of everything was at that one estate sale. So it was kind of it, really.
People also need to understand that that mug that you got is a 2008, and it was remade in 2010. They look literally the same. And the 2010
Well, one has a boat on it.
A boat?
There's like a cruise ship or something.
Yeah, I know it's the Mount Rainier mug, but they look a lot alike, and one's worth like 20, one's worth like 200. So big difference. Would you sell that hat? He would
Everything
sign
has
that
a price.
hat. Yeah, he would sign that hat and sell it.
Somebody else asked, question, can I get newer tags and some other brand clothing at very low cost, but the inner tags are marked out with marker? Would you sell them on eBay? Of course.
Yep.
A lot of times when brands donate stuff to thrift stores and whatever, they'll cross the they'll put an X and it's just to stop that item from being returned back to the store. That's all. Or outlets. I think some of the outlets might do that, but I know definitely if like clothes have been donated somewhere and they'll X out. There's somebody in my group, some guy Scott, that just came across a whole bunch of Ted Baker stuff that was X'd out. And if you ever go to Maine, I've been up in Maine, they'll have LL Bean stuff everywhere with X's. They must donate a lot of stuff. And some of it's new tags still. It's like, hey, kind of tell. It's like, hey, that's where they got that.
You know something? There some stuff I listed. I just took the best offer off of it. Okay, and it doesn't stop people from sending you bullcrap low offers. Because all my stuff I've always had like best offer on it. I just always have. Well, some of the stuff I don't have best offer on it, and I still get messages. Will you take $100 for this? Will you take $170 for this? I'm like, dude. And so they really do literally send you messages now. Instead of just sending you lowball offers, they send you a message with a lowball offer. That's funny. And then I just don't even respond to them. But did they take away the send offer to the buyers? Because I haven't seen that.
I just sent that to that guy today that bought the that carrito, whatever, and carrito. I'm speaking in freaking half Spanish now. For the Range Rover.
Yeah.
I used that send offer thing because he was like, "Oh, would you do?" When now we're arguing over shipping, and I'm like, "I'm not paying for the shipping of that to Canada." So, and there's already been 2 other people that have told me, "Oh, did that sell?" So, if he doesn't want it, I told them people on the hook, make up your mind. I'll cancel the sale right now.
Yeah. Question: would you take $1 for your hat?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Figure out how to get me that. Figure how to get me that $1, and then we'll talk.
What was the other one here? There's some other question.
Would you take $1 for your hat? That was the other one. Will I take 20 for the Selena jacket? Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Like that, the damn chat moves so damn quick. How do you get around shipping to PR? I guess that means Puerto Rico. I just had a shipment eat my lunch.
I know what I do.
I mean,
on bigger items, down underneath your shipping, you can tack on a surcharge. And it's always, on bigger items, it's always about $30 extra I'll stick on there. For Puerto Rico, on a heavier item that has to go like FedEx or something like that, and it doesn't fit into a flat rate box, I always put the surcharge to Alaska, Hawaii, or Puerto Rico. And, yeah. Yes. There's only 2 likes on this show. That's it. Next time I feel sick, I'm not coming on. Come on, people. Yeah, I've been busted on those PO boxes before with FedEx, and because I charge a flat rate shipping, and on a heavy item, it sells and they paid, and I go to ship label and I see PO box, I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm asking them, I need a physical address because this is coming through FedEx. Yeah. And if they don't answer, like the last one just never answered me back, I ended up sending it priority. But yeah. But it wasn't too awful bad. Let's see. Do you guys ever get discouraged? Rarely do we get discouraged. We may have setbacks and stuff like that, but we've been doing this long enough to realize that everything, everything in life is recoverable. Does that make sense? It's like you could lose your house, you could lose your car, you could lose every bit of your eBay inventory. Okay, guess what? You can recover from that, and you can. It doesn't mean it's all over. So I think with a mindset like that, there's always, no matter what hits you, it's always recoverable. You can, uh, you know, you can recover from it. So it's really hard to get totally discouraged. You can have setbacks and like, uh, what do they call it, Ronnie? Funks, stuff like that. But ultimately, um, you know, and it happens to the best of us. It's all just material stuff, guys. It's all just material stuff. And, you know,
I mean, I'll be honest. This week, dude, last 6 or 7 days, I was feeling down about eBay. I was
yeah,
complaining to the wife. Just it was slow sales. I've had a boatload of returns, and then there was something else. Oh, just people opening cases for like they can't figure out how to return something. They open a return. I tell them, okay, return it, no problem. Here's my address, and then it's like they open a case, and it's like I gotta call eBay. Yo, what's up, eBay? They're not supposed to open a case. They're like, oh, that shouldn't have happened. And it's like they return it, I refund them, and then they close the case in the favor of the person. It's like, how did that happen? I call them up today, and they're like, well, that transaction's not showing yet. I'm like, so I gotta waste time and call again. And then I had negative feedback for some freaking douchebag. It's just like it can't win. It's
yeah.
just like I start shaking my head.
But it's just temporary, though. I mean, of course, we get caught up in the moment with stuff, and we've all been there. And yeah, somebody says Ronnie only sold $5,000 this week, so he's, discouraged. That's funny.
No,
Uh,
it was low. We got to like probably 1,100 for 7 days, and that is
yeah,
that is low. We need almost $4,000 to for everything we have, our apartments, for cars, for car insurance. Fortunately, I could live in a cheaper area and get by better, but I choose to live here, so I have to kind of pay more,
sure.
for that.
Yeah,
You know, one expense I would love to get rid of is the cars, though. I can't wait till those cars are paid off. I got like a year and a half on them.
Chris Carone had a question, something about bags and baskets. What was the question? Because I'm confused by it. Uh, I have to mute myself to blow my nose. Sorry.
Can you ship a brand new barbecue? Why not? You can ship anything if it's in a box. Slap a label on it. Send it on its way.
Dude, you know what I did with that big gold Pelican box? I just slapped a label on it and took it to FedEx. But I told him in my listing, when this item ships, it's just going to have a label slapped to it. I mean, that's what these things do. These things are used in the military to transport stuff. They're thrown around, they're tossed, they're banged. And, that's what 9 Volt says. You got allergies, Chad. uh, I got a lot more than allergies. Yeah.
There was a question here. When you guys price stuff, do you use whole numbers, or do you do like 1999 or maybe 1777 or so on and so forth?
Yeah. Who's this Oreo kid? He's busting my chops, man. This whole thing. It's like an innocent troll, you know? Um, what was your question, Ronnie?
You freaking mother. How do you price your stuff? Do you use whole numbers? Do you
Oh,
end it in 99 cents, so on and so forth?
yeah. I guess it just depends because I know sometimes like 49.99 sounds a lot less than $50. Okay, I believe in that, and I don't know why, but it just seems lower, and I think that's a marketing strategy that a lot of stores and stuff use. Uh, and I do mostly do that. But it all freaking changes when I put a 10% off sale because it ends up being like $18.67 or some stupid thing like that. Why is Chad crying? What's up, Lloyd? Dude, I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. You guys notice that negative feedbacks mostly come from
He
users with.
just found out Selena died.
Yeah. Do you guys notice that
Most
negative
of them.
feedbacks? Yeah, we got a massive lag here. Your internet's horrible tonight again. Do you guys notice that
I'll
negative
figure out
feedback?
something. I'll get it working.
Yeah. You take the question.
All right. Do you ever notice the negative feedback mostly comes from users with low feedback rating, less than 30?
It just depends. It just depends. I mean, I got a negative feedback for, and I don't think they had a whole lot of. What I find is most of my bad feedback comes from people who've never sold a thing. So the color was off. It's like, dude, the color, it was the wrong color blue. It's like, it's the only color that it came in. It's like, what? But yeah, normally it's just like just stupid stuff, that could be fixed very easily, but they just don't take the time to get with you. But I will say, with as many new people, zero feedbacks, 95%, or no, I'm going to say 99% of these zero feedbacks that all these people are always worried about having buy off of them, 99%'s been perfect sales. Perfect. What about you?
I don't notice it. Um, I don't notice. I don't even know who they come from. Like the last one I noticed, he had like 21 feedback, and he's only left negative feedback for a few buyers. It's like, you douchebag.
Okay. Thanks, Bonafide Picker. Yes, thank you. And no problem, Oreo Kid. You're good. I'm just sick today, man. I'm just sick today, so you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Question from Oreo Kid. What is a good time to start your price if you're selling mugs? About like anything else, you've got like Ronnie, he's got that, what is it, $200 or $300 mug? It just all depends because some mugs aren't worth a quarter and some mugs are worth
I think I
500.
priced
So
it like that.
yeah,
Just depends on what your mug is worth.
it's important to know what you have. I've
I don't
never
sell
said,
mugs really, so go talk to mug and booksellers. They'll tell you.
yeah.
I don't know
Midwest,
enough about mugs.
yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Chris, if you could put your question you had about bags and baskets, I remember seeing it in the last show, that I don't remember it, and we'll get it answered if you put it in there. Hey, there's Square Deal Guy in New York Hustle in the chat. Thank you, Cherry Vintage. Thanks for coming. What?
They were trolls.
You know that those two only came for a shout out. That's all they care about.
No, I had to sneak away from them because they were blowing up my Facebook chat. So I turned the Facebook off. And I guess they noticed I wasn't responding, so they come over here. They couple haters.
Yeah, New York Hustle and Square Deal Guy. They're good friends of ours, so they're welcome wherever we're at. Square. I got my shout out. I'm gone. Oh my gosh, Ronnie. Are we making this? Yard Sale Hunter, Chad, I have two TNT 8-track players. What would you put your value at? Are you selling or keeping? What color do you have? I've got a blue one on its way right now. I need a yellow one and a white one. And it depends. If they're like tip-top working condition and they're in great shape, you could get 180 for it. I mean, but if better work perfect. What did Dusty get for his, Ronnie? He got pretty high up there with his, didn't he? It's been a while.
Truly don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've sold them. I'd sold a if you
Dusty,
go
what'd you get?
way back
you
in my
lurking
videos. Yeah, way back in my videos, I sold a yellow one. I think it was yellow. I can't remember, but I decided I want to collect all four colors. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just depends on how many are on there at that moment, and if you get the right buyer.
Yep. What I get for what? The 8-track TNT. I mean, you got 160 or something like that for it, didn't you?
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Anyway, if they're in good shape, you can get well over $100 for them. I mean, broken ones sell for 50 to 80. Got to go look. Oh my God. Question: would you sell a Las Vegas, Texas Hold'em handheld game? It depends. It depends, buddy. It just depends. $80 until I could have swore he got that. He got well into the hundreds for his. Oh, I thought he had it at like 240, and ended up taking like 180 or something for it. I can't remember. I got a yellow one. Yeah, I need a yellow one, and I need a white one for my show. Then I'll have all four colors. Any questions, guys? Question: would you sell a shirt? What about pants?
I'm gonna block everybody in about 2 minutes.
Sorry, guys.
We'd be talking to myself.
I'm eating those, like, what are they called? Shoestring?
Potato sticks?
It's not loud, is it? I'm trying to be quiet with them.
No. Sierra State Liquidators asks, are we the only ones that go to yard sales on older inventory?
Do what? Do we go to old
Are we the only ones that go to yard sales? Where the hell did that question go? Are we the only ones that go to yard sales on older? I guess they mean buy older inventory or buy vintage stuff.
Are you the only ones? Rephrase. Yes, run sales constantly. Even if it's a 5% off, so no.
Yeah, I almost always have some type of sale going. So
Okay, they said read again, Ronnie. We just can't read. Are we the only ones that do a yard sale? Ah, for old inventory. People do them. I can't get myself to do it. I just can't because all my stuff is good. So I don't want to give it away at garage sale prices. I just have to get it listed. What about you, Ronnie?
I've never had a yard sale before. For me, if I don't like it, it either goes in the dumpster or it goes back to the damn Goodwill. I just have to make sure I don't pick up my item again.
Yeah. I mean, we are in a superb place for a yard sale. I mean, people love it when there's yard sales in this neighborhood. And I mean, they park around the block every time there's a yard sale here. And Kim has said, we need to just do one. And I'm like, do one. I don't care, but don't put my stuff in it. And yeah. Oh, here's a good question. Would you sell a print CD? Absolutely, I would. In a heartbeat. It's more cost effective to donate your bad buys. The time you spend having a yard sale, you can be working to make more money. Yeah, but I mean, there's some people that just love yard sales. I love going to them. There's some people that love having them, and all the power to you. And it's a way to recoup some of your money too. So if it's bad buys.
I don't know if I could deal with it. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one day when I actually move to the Dominican Republic and give up everything here, I'll have a yard sale.
There you go. No, you need to have an estate sale. You're not going to take all your furniture and stuff with you, are you?
Yeah, that would be.
You don't have to
Oh
die to have
yeah,
an estate
dude,
sale.
throw it in a container.
Oreo, I don't
I'll
know
just
how
leave the
much it would
shit
sell
behind you.
for. Yeah, I don't know how much it would sell for. Um, and see, I think this is really important, Oreo kid, is we don't claim to know everything. We really don't. Like, if I was to get this print CD like you're talking about, I would do the research. I would see what they're selling for, what they've sold for in the past. Uh, it just depends. And then I would be competitive with the current market. Absolutely. So, and that's how I go about it. I don't, a lot of these questions, we can give our opinion on something, but if you're asking for deep rooted, like, answers that would take research to do, then that's pretty much going to be our answer. It just is going to take a little bit of research to find out what it would sell for. Okay, breathe. Because I can't breathe out my nose when I'm talking. Oh, that's funny. uh, it's good
There
to
was
see
a
Louis the
question
Seller.
somewhere. I'm going back now.
Did Chris Carell never put his question in there?
No, I didn't see that one.
Don't be sorry,
Oh,
Oreo
here
kid.
was
That's
one
fine.
from Chris. Whatever. Square Deal guy said, "Whatever happened to the Reddit cloud?" I think he got him from another reseller. I think he's asking about those ones. Oh, there's the one behind you now. That poster.
Huh?
Man.
Do what?
Square Deal guy was asking, whatever happened to the posters that you got? You had a couple of them. I think it's the one that you got from another reseller. I see one of them. I think is behind you, to your right.
Oh, the movie posters.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
those.
are, Dusty has all those. We made a deal. Yes. Uh, Sorry.
Okay, Dusty, whatever happened to those movie posters?
I don't think he's listed them yet. He's done a lot of research on them and stuff, but I don't think he's listed them yet. Ugh.
Oh, Walking Picker's question was, what size bags do you use to ship things like a basket?
I don't think I would ship a basket in a bag.
That doesn't, a wicker basket? It's not going to
Yeah,
get very well.
yeah, I wouldn't ship a wicker basket in a poly bag or anything like that. It would get destroyed.
Chris, I think it depends on how big the wicker basket is. My wife's got ones that are about 3 inches and ones that are about 2 feet.
I'm thinking he's talking about the ones that are behind him in his videos. I wouldn't put those in baskets, unfortunately. Those would have to go in a box because they would get crushed very easily.
I don't like sending much in a bag unless it's a piece of clothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Those games that I sold today, they're like in CD cases, but they're not CDs. They're like for those graphics. And I put them in the 6x6x6 box and sent them first class. I think it'll just help a lot better. Yeah, he's got the posters in a box. They're cool posters, guys. They're awesome posters. They're imports of movies. Show her the money and she'll pick. What's up, Cherry?
Okay, I think we're all caught up on the questions.
Yeah. Chad, have you ever sold old lamps? Yes, I have. Sold trench art lamps. I sold a, what's that green stone? It's like a
Jade?
jade. Yeah, I sold a lamp that was like, had jade. Um, yeah, I'm not super experienced in like, oh, I know what kind of lamp that is, what kind of lamp that is. It's all about um, if I think it looks cool. I've sold a one of those covered wagons lamps that where the thing over was like some skin of some animal, and I've sold the a lamp that's got the stretched skin for the shade. Yeah. What was your guys' thoughts and first reaction to your first negative? It's like your world is ending. It's like a defeat. Like it I understand if it hurts you. I understand it. Because it's when you take your business serious, you don't like what somebody negatively has to say about you or your business, but you don't have to worry about it because they don't count against your defects anyway. All you got to remember is you got to just keep going forward. Don't concentrate too much on it, and it'll be in your rearview mirror before you know it.
Dude, I might tell a story. When I first started reselling on eBay, not reselling, but when I was used to sell here and there sports cards back in like, I don't know, 2000, 99, 98, I had a guy buy like 9 things from me. He left me 9 negative feedback, and I went back and left him 9 negative on the things he bought from me. When you used to be able to leave it for the
Oh
buyer,
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, you want to play that way? Watch this, buddy." Uh,
Huh.
I don't even remember what it was over. It was like so petty, but it was kind of funny. I think it counted.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, pretty please, honey. Pretty please, I'm begging you. A Gatorade. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. She's the one that says you need to stay hydrated. She brought me coffee. I already drank it, and I already drank that vitamin C. Now I get to drink something good. So it's a Gatorade.
What kind of flavor do you like?
I don't know. She picked me up a bunch of different flavors, and so Ronnie looks like Justin Bieber. Yeah, you do, Ronnie. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah, Justin Bieber. I ate Justin Bieber.
Oh, that better not have said beer. No. We have not seen Katie today. Yeah, for those of you guys who just are joining us, my daughter-in-law, Katie, always, not purposely, interrupts the show. There's always something. So it's pretty funny. I love my family. What do we got, guys? Any more questions?
That's very good, Mr. Chadwick.
Yes, Deb. Deb, do you have your tickets for the Selena Festival? Here's a good question for you, Roddy. Do you guys wash
Should we
your
go to the Selena
clothes?
Festival?
I don't know. She's in Texas. I don't know why she wouldn't. I think everybody
It
in
depends
Texas
on
needs to go.
how you're freaking nuts, dude. I think it depends on how close it is to Corpus Christi or whatever, however the hell you say that damn city.
I've got a
What
feeling
was that question? Oh,
Austin's
yes, I'll
far.
wash clothes. I only wash clothes if they're dirty. Most of the clothes I pick up they've already been dry cleaned. They've been donated by the dry cleaner. So I have the dry cleaner tags on them.
Thank you.
If I had to wash every piece of clothing I had, my wife would hate me.
Yeah.
Question for Ronnie. How has Selena affected your life?
Be nice, Ronnie.
When I first seen Selena's video, when I first seen her in the video, I thought she was a very attractive woman.
Yeah.
Problem was, she was already dead. when I went to see who she was, I was like, "Who is that lady?" Unfortunately, so can't really say much.
Yeah.
Shortly after.
But I will say, I'm sure Ronnie has learned a lot about Selena.
Chad, is all the stuff behind you for sale?
A lot of it is for sale, not necessarily listed, but it's for sale. Yeah. I think the most asked about item on that shelf is the Voltron. That's probably the most asked about item on the shelves. So, but yeah, everything's got a price. Some things don't really have a price. Yeah, some things don't. But you never know. If you want to give me $800 for this jacket, I will wait to find another one for $500.
Very nice.
Where did you get your Kiss figures from, and how much? Actually, the Kiss figures, I did a deal with Chris Nice. I've got 3 of the 4. He actually has the last one he's going to be sending to me. So they're not super expensive, but they're just cool. They have a good shelf presence, so I like them.
Good shelf presence.
They do. They're just, I mean, they have a really good display effect. They just have great graphics. Chad, would you take the Selena jacket for a certified Selena autograph? Would you trade the Selena jacket for a certified? Oh,
I would think
there's
you'd have to say yes.
because I can get another damn jacket. I don't think I'd ever be able to get another jacket in this condition because this is freaking mint. These older jackets like this, you know, that are white on the inside, those get, if they're worn a little bit, they start getting grungy, and But that thing is mint. Chad, the interior designer. No, it's what looks cool in my eyes. Trust me. Nobody else thinks it's cool. Nobody. Chad, I now understand how you feel about Selena now that Prince has died. There you go. Come talk to me in 20 years, Louie.
So,
That's funny.
Sierra State Liquidators Ash. What is the weirdest thing you have ever sold?
Do what?
What's the weirdest thing you've ever sold?
The weirdest thing. Teeth with
I'm
gold in
trying to
them?
think.
Yeah. Teeth with gold in them. Yep. Yep.
I would say plush.
Plush is weird.
Dude, plush. I don't. The plush. No, like. I don't think I've ever sold anything that's like really weird.
Check. Can you sell used shoes? And how many shoes do you sell on eBay? I sell shoes all the time. I'm known for selling used Doc Martens because I get them all the time down here, and they always sell really well for me. So yeah, shoes do sell very well, and Ronnie's the one that sells like the $500 used shoes. I sell the $50 used shoes. So he'd be the one to ask that one.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm still on the other question.
Plush, and you came up with plush?
Dude, man, plush scares me.
Yeah, but it's not.
I think the only plush I would ever, I think the only plush I'd pick up is that freaking Simba the Lion. I'll find room for that thing.
Let us know in the chat. What are some weird stuff you sold? I see a prosthetic leg. Yeah. I think when Dusty was here, he bought I think a prosthetic arm or leg. I can't remember. It was a prosthetic something. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I mean, plush is like anything else. Anything else. I sold a Victoria's Secret dog today. Hey! Yes, those dogs sell okay. Breast forms. You know, I saw some of those just the other day, and it's like, nah, I'm not going to do it. But they sell. I mean, there's all kinds of YouTube videos on how to clean plush if you're interested. Yeah, check it out. Here's a weird thing. Like petrified mouse. That was like back in the early days, though.
Oh.
Yeah. Dude, this thing was so petrified it was like a rock. That was the early days of eBay. Remember when they had the potato chip that had Jesus' face on it and when all that stuff was going? That was like early 90s, I think. But yeah, all kinds of... Remember the mystery auctions? It's like, what?
To be able to sell anything and everything.
Yeah. It's like, you don't know what you're bidding on, but you're going to get something. People used to bid that stuff up. It's like, what? Yeah. Or people would sell like stupid $10,000 car for $50 and it was just a picture of a car. I mean, it's like...
Dude, I seen that on not a car, but on like one of those Judge Judy shows or
Oh
one of those
yeah,
shows. The lady sold a picture of a phone, and
yeah,
she's like, that is,
dude.
she went after that lady.
Dude, eBay was the Wild West. I remember those posts. I remember seeing them. I even contemplated doing it. But yeah, I mean, it was how can you like somebody just said, the ghost in a jar, or just air from Indiana,
Ghost in a jar, dude.
air from
Really?
Indiana, you closed the jar. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it was, or haunted doll. I mean, a haunted rock. I mean, it's just all kinds of stuff like that. Uh, just would flood eBay. It was literally the Wild West, and they still do sell some of that stuff. If you go look under the super weird category, there's still dumb stuff like that. And I don't know how well it's doing now, but yeah, it's crazy.
Air guitar.
Yeah, air guitar.
uh, all right. Let's. Uh, Kanye West is far in a jar.
It's not. I can't remember. It's like a super
Can ask
weird.
him
I mean,
$500 with best offer for those Prada.
riding boots.
The baby's crying.
Oh yeah, I remember people selling like a tissue. Like somebody just said, save that tissue.
I forgot. I sent him a thing of the sold listings on that. All right, Chadwick. We're cutting
Yeah,
this.
I'm going to bed.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, thank you everybody for coming tonight. Sorry for all this rigmarole.
Hoopla. We'll
Yes.
see you all later.
Hit the thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, subscribe, watch again after this repeats, later in the week. Um, we'll be back. We'll see you later. Um, yeah, have a good week.
Thank you.
Bye.